What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am back for my official Super Bowl 52 prediction. Now, we are down to the final two teams in the quest for Super Bowl 52 that happens 2 weeks from tonight in the US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it's a Super Bowl 39 rematch featuring the reigning Super Bowl champions, the reigning AFC champions, my New England Patriots, facing the NFC champions, the underdogs throughout the playoffs, the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm very excited to do these predictions, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into the Super Bowl prediction after championship weekend on Sunday, we went 1-1. So our overall record coming in is 5-5. So this is a huge pick for me, because if I get this pick right, I go back-to-back consecutive winning playoff records and on the channel. If we lose, we have our first losing playoff record on the channel. So this is a big-time pick for me, and I'm really hoping I get this right. And hopefully in this video, I'll get the right pick. Hopefully. Now, before I begin, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching all of my playoff predictions throughout the month of January, especially my AFC Championship predictions and my NFC Championship predictions I put up last week. You guys blew up both of those videos with a combined 427 plus views. You guys super kicked that like button a combined 13 plus times, and we had over a combined 26 plus comments from you fantastic football fans voicing your opinions on who is going to win the AFC Championship and who is going to win the NFC Championship. So again, I want to thank you guys so very much for showing your love throughout the month of January when it came to my playoff predictions. Even though we've had a very rough year when it comes to predicting, you guys showed your love on each and every one of them. So I do want to thank you guys so very much. So now, if you have not checked out my two other videos I put up on my channel, definitely go check them out. This is the third and final video, and the final video in the month of January on the channel. So if you have not checked out my two other videos, which is the Royal Rumble 2018 predictions and my NXT TakeOver Philly predictions, definitely go check them out and show your love. And hopefully you guys will show your love on all three of my videos by watching the video, super kicking that like button, and voicing your opinions in the comment section down below. Now, we are at 280 plus subscribers now on the channel, so I do want to thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel. To new subscribers, thank you guys for super kicking that subscribe button, and welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. It's great to have you guys here. And to my longtime subscribers, thank you guys for sticking around, supporting the channel, and as always, killing it. Now, this is your first time watching my channel as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video. Boy, you picked a good one to see who will win Super Bowl 52 coming from me. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I am JT Dangerously, and welcome to the club, because this club is just two. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these Super Bowl 52 predictions. Now, somebody made the list of Dangerously, so stay tuned to see who made the list. Now, starting off with the AFC champions, my New England Patriots are coming off a big win over the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday. They were down most of that game. They were down 10 in the fourth quarter, and then Brady clutch mode came to life as only he can. Now, Brady had over 290 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski did not play that second half because of a concussion, so Danny Playoff Amendola got it done for us with 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. So it was the Amendola Brady show on Sunday. Now on the others, now with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jalen Ramsey, cornerback of the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know what happens when you guarantee on television, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl and we're gonna win the championship. You know what happens when you ran your mouth on live television and said we guarantee we're gonna win. You know what happens, Jalen Ramsey? I think you know what happens. He had to make the list. As soon as I heard this, I was thinking to myself, Jalen Ramsey cannot be this stupid to say this before the game even happens. And he was. What an idiot. Who says, oh, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl, we're gonna win the Super Bowl championship. You guys haven't even played them yet. And you're saying that in front of your hometown crowd on it was on television. You say that. You cannot be that cocky. Literally, you cannot be that cocky. Yes, your defense was amazing. Yes, but your defense also cost you that game. with multiple penalties for 98 combined yards. Your team beat you. And Jalen Ramsey, you have to make the list of dangerously for being the biggest stupid idiot and even guaranteeing something that you guys were going to win, and the game hadn't even begun yet. You just don't do that. Trust me, I've made guarantees before, and they don't usually come true. That's why I don't guarantee as many football games. So Jalen Ramsey had to make the list for that. But back to the Patriots. They're also making their third Super Bowl appearance in 4 years, and they're looking to win their sixth Super Bowl championship in their franchise's history, and also looking to be the second team to go back-to-back. Now, the first team that did it was the New England Patriots, 2003-2004. So this Patriots team has done it all. I mean, even without Julian Edelman, all season, everybody was saying they lost Edelman. It's going to be a rough road to Super Bowl 52. But once again, when you have Belichick and Brady, the masterminds of New England, they know what they're doing. And Brady being at 40 years old, doing what he's doing, he did have a bad hand, which everybody on game day morning was talking about. Well, what's wrong with his hand? What's wrong with his hand? What's wrong with his hand? Everything was fine with that hand. He got it done. And this Patriots team is looking to win another Super Bowl championship. Then on the other side, you have the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, are coming off a blowout. And I mean a blowout win over the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. They got it done. They're making their first Super Bowl appearance since that 2004 game against the Patriots. And they're looking to win their first Super Bowl championship in their franchise's long history. But Nick Foles in that game. What a game for Nick Foles. He had his best game as a Philadelphia Eagle. And the offense stepped up. This was the offense I was looking for all playoffs, but we just didn't see it. But it happened here against a very good Minnesota Vikings defense, and I felt so bad for the Vikings for not winning and not being the first team to ever host their own Super Bowl. So I guess next year we're going to see if the home team can actually host their own Super Bowl. But the Eagles got it done. Alshon Jeffrey had a big-time game for the Eagles. Torrey Smith had a big-time game. Jay Ajayi and LeGarrette Blount had a big-time game. But Nick Foles has definitely got this team back on track. This team has embraced the underdog, being the underdog team. I mean, they were the underdog team against Atlanta in the divisional. They were an underdog team against the Vikings in the NFC Championship. No doubt they're going to be the underdog in this game against the Patriots, but they have embraced being the underdog, and they find a way to win. And this Eagles franchise has been waiting, and I mean, they've been waiting for a long time for a Super Bowl championship. I mean, if I can remember, the last Philadelphia team to win a championship was the Phillies in 2009. So this city of Philadelphia has been clamoring for finally a Super Bowl championship. I mean, the last football sports championship they got in Philadelphia was the Arena Football Philadelphia Soul. So they won a legitimate NFL Super Bowl championship. Now, players to look out for my New England Patriots in this Super Bowl. Tom Brady for sure. Dion Lewis, Rex Burkhead, James White, Brandon Bolden, that four-headed Hydra running back quartet, because Dion Lewis did not have his best game against Jacksonville. I can admit that, but he did get the big run to clinch the Patriots into the Super Bowl. Next guy to look out for, Brandon Cooks. He had a pretty solid game against Jacksonville on Sunday. He's definitely looking to win his first championship. Rob Gronkowski is the next guy, because he's going to be on watch. Coming as a Patriots fan, I'm going to keep an eye on Rob Gronkowski. I know every Patriots fan is going to keep their eye on Gronkowski, see if he's going to be physically ready to go. After that concussion by Barry Church, definitely he's going to be the guy to look out for. Next guy, Danny Amendola. He stepped up after Gronkowski was ruled out of that game in the second half, and he's the one that got us this big win over Jacksonville on Sunday. He was the clutch player that stood up for the Patriots. Then on the other side, you have the Eagles. Top players to look out for, Nick Foles. If he can have a game, if he can win the Super Bowl for the Eagles and have a game like he had against Minnesota, they're going to win this for sure. Next, LeGarrette Blount, the former New England Patriot, Jay Ajayi, the former Miami Dolphin, the two-headed monster for the Philadelphia Eagles running game. Receivers, Nelson Aguilar, Zach Ertz, Alshon Jeffrey, Torrey Smith, a guy who's been here before in the Super Bowl with the Ravens. So those and that defense. That defense has stepped up. They have knocked out the best defense in the NFC, and they're looking, and I think their defense will step up. So coming from me in this matchup at Super Bowl 52, excuse me. Man, this one's really tough. As much as I want to see Philadelphia win their first football championship, I'm going to go with my team I've been with since the Drew Bledsoe years and the Drew Bledsoe going into Brady years. I'm going to go with my team, my New England Patriots, to win Super Bowl 52, go back-to-back Super Bowl champions, and win their 6th championship and defeat a very good Philadelphia Eagles team. And those are my Super Bowl 52 predictions. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy these predictions. Comment below, who do you have winning Super Bowl 52 between the Patriots and Eagles? As always, voice your opinions in the comment section. If you're an Eagles fan, use the hashtag #FlyEaglesFly. And if you're a Patriots fan, use the hashtag #Let'sGoPats in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching all of my playoff predictions once again. And before you go, you can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with friends, of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button to become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys on February the 5th for my official New Japan Pro Wrestling New Beginning in Osaka 2018 predictions. Later days and peace. Let's go Pats!